Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, today I am in Barranquilla, Colombia. I finally made it out here. It actually took me like 9 hours plus to drive out here from Bucaramanga. But almost here, I took a detour and ended up in Cartagena. I went to drop off my suitcase in my apartment and everything else that I need, and just brought a few things for the next few days, since I'm just gonna be here, for a few days. So guys, what I want to talk about today is something unique, something different, and I was hoping I was going to get here early enough so we can have time to go over this, because I've been getting a lot of questions, how to start, what to do. So since today is a Monday and the market was closed, we can have that conversation. Just for the new folks, okay? For the old folks, at some point I might say a few things that might benefit you. But for the most part, we're trying to help folks that's new to the channel and new to investing. Guys, okay? On this channel, I talk about my portfolio alone. I don't talk about anybody else's portfolio. Now, at some point, we will be talking about, having conversations with members of the channel, subscribers of the channel, to, look at the portfolio and see what they need to change and all this stuff. We'll be doing lives and have people on the live. But, until we get more, so far I think I got like 3 or 4 people that say they want to be on that show whenever we have it. So it's coming, okay? I'm putting it together. I'm moving around too much right now to get that going, so I need to be stationary. So hopefully we're going to start in February, and I'm going to reach out to you guys to get that figure out, okay? And guys, this is not financial advice, okay? Thanks to the subscribers count, we passed 240. We're almost at 2,050 subscribers. We're getting close to 2,050 subscribers. We are almost there, okay, guys? Thanks to all the new subscribers. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, this video is mostly for you guys, okay? All right, let's get to it. So, and what I wanted to talk about today was my portfolio as a whole, right? Now, this is my Fidelity portfolio. My chart swap portfolio. In the beginning of the portfolio, you guys can see I have crypto. These are all crypto. These are all crypto tokens up until Solana. And then I'm showing you guys what's in my portfolio. I have SCHG. Is a very low, it pays less than 1%, okay? But these are what I call my core positions, okay? And I was telling you guys, the goal is to have all of these positions, except for NVIDIA and SCHG, I will be selling those at some point, okay? I bought SCHG during the split, but at some point I will be getting rid of SCHG and NVIDIA. Okay, you see I got a lot more money in these 2 positions. Okay, but I got SCHD, I got Realty Income O. Okay, I have JP Morgan Equity Premium Income position, JEPI, JEPI. Okay, I got Altria Group. I can't even talk right now. Altria Group, MO is the sticker, the ticker, the ticker. Okay, guys, you guys can see this. Okay, Goldman Sachs, okay, S&P 500, GPIX. Now these are all my core positions. Okay, these are high yield, as you can see. Goldman Sachs pay 8%, JP pay 7%. JEPQ, the JP Morgan Chase, JEPQ, pay 8%. These are my core positions, okay? Now, I added more, this KURZ is new, and I'm kind of testing it out. So I bought, I think, 1 share or 2 share or whatever it is, and we did get some dividend the last time. Not a lot, but we got some dividend. And then I got the SPYI. This is another core. It's paid 12% yield. Like I said, some of these stuff I'm testing out, right? You see, I got the yield 13%. This one paid 20%, 20%. Those are my core, okay? These right here, those are all, anything above. These are all like new positions. I'm still testing them out. So this 12% stuff, but those are part of my new core that I'm building. Now, SNOY is, I consider that high yield. Okay, it's 35%. That goes up and down. It fluctuates. So did I do something wrong? Oh, okay. Okay, and the rest of these, as you can see, 40%, 40%, 47%, 48, 58%, 60-some percent. These are all of the extreme high yield. Corny is 141%, and Misty 91%. Okay, this is my Robinhood portfolio. All right, Robinhood portfolio, of course, this have margins in it, and I have invested 51,000, and the value is 65. Of course, it doesn't count the margins is not in here. So the add margins is gonna be more than this $51,000 that is in the portfolio. The current the current dividend in this portfolio is about, what is it? $7,200 and something a month. Okay. Now I tell you guys all the time, this go up and down. Okay, it goes up and down when these companies cut the dividend. It hurts the portfolio. That's why I keep telling you guys about my Robinhood strategy is to invest in these core positions, right? And the company that paying monthly, the goal is to get those to pay $100 a month. Okay, that's why I'm gonna add more positions to get them up to 30, maybe even 40. But I want to have those up to 100 positions. I want to have up to 100 positions in this portfolio. I'm going to do the same thing in the chart swap portfolio, and those are going to be mostly dividend kings and partly dividend aristocrats. When we knock out all of the we go from the highest yield in the dividend kings to the lowest yield in the dividend kings, right? Now, if I get 20 positions out of the dividend kings that paying 5% to 7-8% yield, I'm good with that. I can look in the dividend aristocrats and maybe pull another 10 or another 20 to get this up to 30 in the beginning. And then as we go, I will add more. But 30, I think 30 is a good number. Once I get 30 additional positions added into the portfolio, as I say, if I got 30 positions carrying $100 a month, right? That's about $3,000 a month. Okay, that's $3,000 a month right there. It's just plain and simple. But you're not going to get in there from one place. And those dividend kings and dividend aristocrats, they always pay dividend. They don't cut that dividend because they want to be in that list. They want to be in that aristocrat list. They want to be in that list of the dividend kings. Okay. So if they miss one payment or cut the dividend, they get removed from that list. And some of these companies have been paying dividend for over 20 years. So of course they don't want to be removed from their list, right? That's the list of the tier 1, companies that on the market. The companies do, especially dividend payers, right? This is primarily dividend payers. If you don't pay dividend, you're not dividend king or dividend aristocrats. You have to pay dividend. And you have to grow your dividend. Not only paying dividend, but you have to grow your dividend. Okay, guys? So that's why we need those lists as our core. Okay? I mean, you can get another YieldMax positions as your core. I mean, it's kind of dumb. It's just, investing in another risky position. So at some point when they go down, they all kind of go down together. But if you're investing in these companies, they're not going to cut the dividend because they need to be on that list. No matter what, the dividend, they're going to pay that dividend because they're not paying crazy yield like the YieldMax position does. They're paying 7%, 8%, 9%. So they're going to do that continuously, you know. Now with, it's a REIT, right? If you want to invest in real estate, but you don't want to physically buy real estate, you can buy a REIT, okay? It's like a real estate investment trust. And those companies pay up to 90, I think, I'm talking about my head, so if I'm wrong, you guys can check it. They pay up to, I believe it's 90% or so of the income to their investors, I believe. Don't quote me on that, I might be wrong. This is information coming out of my head, so it might be, you know, a little twisted here and there, but this is what it is, okay, guys? So realty income is a REIT, okay? They pay monthly. So if you want to invest in that company, it's kind of like buying real estate, except you buy it through a company and they pay you dividend every single month, okay? And I mean, it's pretty straightforward. As you can see, the dividend yield is 5.8%, okay? The earning date is February the 18th, sorry, I said the 8th. February the 18th is the earning date, okay? So, oh, sorry guys, I'm making a mistake. I was trying to look up something else on my phone, and it looked like I messed them up. But that is the earning date. All right, and so if you get something like this that paying 5%, you don't really have to worry about it. Okay, they're gonna continue to pay that money every time. Let's look at the 5-year pricing history. Okay, so I mean they go up $70-something, right? They come down. This is a 5-year. We're looking at 5-year, okay? And they go up. As you can see, I don't have my glasses. I think that's at 69, and to where they are right now. So they go up and down, okay? It depends on how the real estate market going. But if you look at it, right? We got the spike there. We got a spike there. It come back down. Spikes, and it come back down. So, you know, like I said, when I'm looking at stuff to buy, like I told you guys, I don't read the damn, you know, the chart and graphs and stuff. I look at this information here, right? And you see these guys, they've been paying, they got a dividend streak of 19 years. Dividend growth streak. That means every year they increase the dividend for the last 19 years. Pretty soon these guys are going to be a dividend aristocrats. Okay? These are the kind of company you want to buy as your core, like I said, because they want to keep that going. They don't want to lose that, you know, because if they lose that, people are going to stop buying that. It'd be like, oh man, kind of like AT&T when they got kicked off the list. You know, people were like, oh man, I'm getting rid of it. I'm selling AT&T, right? Because the stock kind of dropped because they couldn't continue to pay that dividend, right? So these are some of the things you need to look at, guys, okay? These are some of the things you need to look at. It's like basic stuff. It's nothing technical. You can look at it. If it suits you, you can buy it. If it don't suit you, you be like, you know what? I don't want to buy it, okay? These guys, another dividend aristocrats, 15 years, okay? Dividend streak, continual growth, okay? Dividend growth 5-year, 3.71% in the last 5 years. They have grown 3.71%. Okay, guys, that's why I pay for these apps. Okay, and the dividend yield is 7%. Now people can say, I believe this company make the cigarettes or something like that. Some people say, well, you know, I don't want to buy a company that sells cigarettes. Okay, you don't have to buy that. You can buy something that sells water. Okay. Dude, it's somebody gonna make that money, okay? I'm not making people smoke, but if they want to smoke, that's their business. I'm here to survive and make money to survive and take care of myself and my family. So if somebody want to smoke, you know, I'm gonna buy the positions. When they get to where they stop doing what they need to do to pay me money, then I'm gonna get rid of them. But until then, if Uncle Willie want to smoke, let Uncle Willie smoke. I don't have no beef with Uncle Willie. I don't have no problem with him smoking. Okay? Just don't smoke in my house, don't smoke around me. You can go smoke anywhere else. I don't give a fat rat Uncle Ben's. Okay? So these are some of the things I do when I look at positions, when I look to buy positions. Okay? Now, some of the stuff in here, let's say if somebody use my link and I get a free $5, I would buy like a Palantir, I would buy a regular growth stock because I know that stock is gonna jump later on, and when it jump from that $5, I can get $10 and I can sell that later. Okay, I don't have to wait. I can sell that later on. All right, guys. So if you look at these, right, JP Morgan Chase, JP, they've been paying consistently for 2 years. Okay, there's not a lot of, not a record, for them, but it's a solid company. We know, everybody knows JP Morgan, the largest bank in America, right? So this yield is 9.5% yield. Okay, we can't go through all of these, but we can definitely go through some of them. JEPQ, is that the same thing I just opened? I opened it twice. Yeah, let me close that one. JEPI. Okay, and these companies, this one is still new, but it's paying the 7.2% yield. There's not a lot of information in here, and I don't want to give you guys wrong information. You can look it up if you want to. Okay, but these are some of the stuff I invest in that you guys can see in my portfolio. I wanted to show you guys SCHD. These are all the Bitcoins, the BIDI. Okay, SCHD. Okay. Now, like I said, I still got a lot of stuff to add to this portfolio. To grow the portfolio, okay? SCHD been paying dividend for 13 years, okay? 13 years consistently dividend growth. So this is amazing, guys, okay? So if you look at the dividend kings and dividend aristocrats, a lot of the companies I'm showing you dividend kings, okay? Soon gonna be dividend aristocrats. I might be getting my thing mixed up, so don't quote me on that. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? I share this with you guys all the time. Dividend kings, dividend aristocrats. I talk about this. You can Google this stuff. You can find it out there. The information is out there. Okay? You want to pull your core out of those numbers. Okay? Now, you see, this don't pay a lot. It's paid only 3.5%, but it's been around. It's a solid investment. Okay? It's a solid investment. So, guys, like I always tell you guys, this is not financial advice. Like, share the content. Subscribe to the channel as we're trying to grow this channel to one of the best channel on this here YouTube. Now, for a small portfolio with less than $1,000 is generating a good amount of money. All right, y'all. So I had to pause the video for a second there. Had to get some quick business because business is always booming. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I don't want to make the video long. We're already at 18 minutes, but it'll be at 20 minutes. So I hope you get the gist. Look up dividend kings, dividend aristocrats. Pull your core positions out of there. Once you pull your core positions out of there, right, you guys already know what I invest in. Okay? Okay, so I got Coney, I got NVDY, Alti, Misty, Tesla, AMDY, DIPS. These are my high yield positions. Now these go up and down, okay? I got SQY. Look, I got something pending to buy. Because the dividend I thought was already reinvested. But because I guess it came in late, it's still pending. So this $320-something is going to be reinvested because we don't have 1,000 shares. So in XQY, so we're going to reinvest until we get to 1,000 shares, and then we get the next one to 1,000 shares. You can see I only have about 500 shares right now. The goal is to get that to 1,000, Once we get that to 1,000, we'll start working on PYPY. And then of course, these are all of my core positions. And then of course I got that Palantir. All of these guys eventually, once we finish dealing with the high yield, AIYY, this is my Palantir Tesla YieldMax Palantir. I got Whitebit, got to get that to 1,000 shares. So, and then I need to add more positions in here. Okay, this is going to be reinvested tomorrow or sometime tonight. Guys, this stuff is pretty easy. You see what I invested in. Okay, I'm showing you guys this stuff every single day. You can pause the video, go back to the video to look at this stuff, because I'm showing you guys this stuff all the time. All right, so this is where we are. I need to add more positions into this portfolio. Okay, I need to have at least 30 core positions. Okay, 30 core positions for me. And in my other portfolio, I have more than 30. In this portfolio, the camera is going crazy. In this portfolio, I'm gonna start at 30, and I might go up to 50. Because like I said, I want each position. All right, guys, I think a little blurry. You don't need to see my face. You see what I'm doing, okay? Because the goal is to get, 3K from my core. And then if I have 50 positions, then I want 5K from my core, okay? So I hope you guys get the gist. We're gonna end the video here. We're already past 21 minutes already, and I don't wanna make this thing too long. Right now, all this stuff you see going on here, these are all freaking crypto, okay? Crypto trade every freaking day, night and day, okay? So these are crypto right now. The market is open. Crypto is doing its thing, is moving, all right? But we're not paying attention to crypto right now. You guys can see that my buying power, it went up because of the money that came in, and they add a little bit on top of that. So this is where we are. All right, guys? I love you guys. Invest in your future. Don't worry about me being blurry over there. I try my best to get it to fix. You see, I got my face all the way in the camera. Okay? And somebody asked me, said something about driving in Colombia. Yes, I drove freaking 12 hours today because I drove to Cartagena, and I came back from Cartagena back here. So I drove so much till my legs feel like I've been on a boat. Okay? But, I do the same thing back in the U.S. I love to drive. And I drive every country I go. The only country that I've ever been to and I didn't drive was in Tanzania. And the only reason I didn't want to drive because they drive on the other side of the road, and I didn't want to forget and go and run into somebody. That's the only reason why I didn't drive there. But the next time I go there, I will be driving. When I go to Asia, I will be driving. When I go back to Africa, I'm going to Kenya, and Nairobi's and other places. If I need a car there, I will be driving. Okay, guys? Invest in your future. This is the video for tonight. I'm trying to get this video out before midnight so we can meet the deadline, and we'll go from there. I hope this video helps some other people. And guys, quick, make sure, I always tell you guys, open 3 accounts. Your growth account, which is not a dividend account. You can have dividend position in there like Nvidia, Apple. This company that pay very little dividend, you can have them in there. But that's growth, okay? And this is all growth. There's no dividend. And you have your regular dividend account. You have your Roth for your retirement. If you have kids, open up, I think it's like a 4 or something account for your kids for university. Or you can also open a Roth for your kids. So you can have the university account and a Roth for each of your kids, okay? So, guys, there's so much information I give on this channel. Don't miss it. Get in while you can because, hey, before I started investing this stuff, I was not a millionaire. Now I got 1 M working on my 2nd M. Okay, guys? I love you guys. Have a good night. We'll do this again tomorrow. Peace out.